As you have probably figured out by now, you get to create your own card to send to somebody or to give to somebody who lives in your house with you. Isn't that super exciting? Maybe you want to give it to a relative, or maybe a friend, or maybe somebody else you're grateful for or that you love. Inspired by this card giving, I wanted to share with you a wonderful book about friends. And I know right now it's hard to hang out with our friends, isn't it? Yeah, and that can be hard when we don't get to see our friends as much as we want to. But there are other ways that we can connect with our friends. We can talk to them on the phone. We can video chat with them if there's that available. Or we can send them letters and cards. We can draw them pictures and give pictures to them. And so my story today, Big Friends, is all about friendship. And not just that, it's also about all the wonderful things that you can do with friends. And sometimes we get to think outside the box and come up with new ways to play together and new ways to be friends. So, Big Friends is by Linda Sarah and Benji Davies. I want to thank Macmillan Books for allowing me to share this story with you today. Big Friends. There we see a house and some laundry drying. There's a duck swimming in this bucket. And look at, there's two kids climbing up a fence. What do they have with them? Those are some pretty big boxes, aren't they? And look at in the background, we see a big hill back there, don't we? Two cardboard boxes big enough to sit, hide inside. Bert and Etho take them out each day, climb up Sudden Hill, and sit in them. There they are. Sometimes they're kings, soldiers, astronauts. Sometimes they're pirates sailing the wild seas and skies. But always, always, they're big friends. Their sailing, running, leaping, flying, their chatter and giggles, him and Etho, their silences, and watching small movements in the valley and feeling big as giant kings. Bert loves their 2x2 rhythm. Here we see them flying some paper airplanes they made. Here they found some identical sticks. Their sticks look very similar. Oh, and here they caught a frog. And then one Monday, oh, it's cramping cold, they meet another box carrier. He wants to join them. This tiny boy's called Shoe. He has watched Bert and Ethel every day and finally found a big enough box and courage to ask if he can play too. Ethel smiles and says, "Sure." And so the three sit in their boxes, watch one kestrel and two lost clouds. Sometimes they're dragon slayers, side-by-side house dwellers, and skyscrape dancers. But Bert feels strange. Why do you think he feels strange? What do we mean by feeling strange? I wonder. One night, Bert smashes his box, stamps on it, rips it to bits. His dad shouts something flat from the front room about being quiet, and that's enough. Bert stops going up to Sudden Hill. Oh my, he is feeling some very strong feelings, isn't he? sounds almost like he's mad or upset because he's smashing and ruining his box. Why do you think that is? Etho and Shu stop by sometimes. Bert avoids them. Instead, he stays at home, mostly drawing pictures of 2 boxes side by side. Oh, Bert is drawing 2 boxes instead of 3. Maybe he feels jealous or left out. He misses Etho. He misses their cardboard castles on Sudden Hill. One day, a knock at the door. He hears Shu's voice. "We've made you something. Please come out." All Bert can see as he peeks from the curtain is a box. Oh, but it's much, much more than a box. Oh, it's got bright waving things attached to it like huge kites. It's got colors. It's got sound. It's got wheels. Oh, look at that. Let's see, what sorts of things did they use? There's boxes, of course, and flags, and old fabric, and paint, and old buckets and cans. Oh, wow! The huge box on wheels that they call Mr. Climb Fierce is hauled up Sudden Hill. It's amazing! An incredible monster creature box thing. They worked together really well to build that. Oh my goodness. It's a supersonic rocket blaster, a triple jet transformer, a sparkling glitter king. Doesn't that look like fun? Bert likes Shu. Shu is kind. Shu is funny. Shu is daring and brave. Bert loves their together time, their Etho-Shu Bertiness. He loves their 3x3 rhythm. It's new, and it's good. The end.
It is time for our second batch of grab and go bags, and the activity this week for toddlers and preschoolers is a lacing card. So this is my example. One of my kids is turning 13 in a couple weeks, so I made a happy birthday card. So it's got construction paper, and then down the side is yarn. And then we can open it up. And it's like a big, gigantic card, isn't it? So the supplies in the bag include directions and other handouts. There's coloring pages and an activity calendar and a lion puppet that you can put on your paper bag to make a paper bag puppet. There are 2 pieces of paper. You can see they each have holes on them. And you also have stickers to add to your card. So everybody's going to get a nice stack of stickers. A long piece of yarn. And a small baggie of crayons.